guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our test server and we're looking at the Bountiful trials of Kalene. So overall guys, Kalene has been super effective when it comes to the crowd control. When it comes to the damage, she's doing a decent amount. I'm not sure if she's going to be a really big priority to build. Honestly, when the hero comes out, give it probably about 7 to 10 days. See exactly where she falls in meta, see where she falls within the Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm, so on and so forth, before you really run out and go ahead and build her. So in this one, we're putting Kalene up front, and we're going to put Rowan, solid support in there. We're going to put Rose in the back. Then we're running a interesting combination of Nara and Damon for this one. So again, she seems like she's putting out a considerable amount of damage, but crowd control seems like where it's really at. You can see the dogs that are stacked up right here. But also remember, when a hero gets close to her, the crowd control is there, 5.77 million damage. But the crowd control from the Necro Hound is triggered when she has a hero or when she has an enemy that is close, which means that her little dog right here, the Necro dog, will be triggered when Hendrik comes close. If nobody comes close to her, it will not trigger the Necro dog, meaning that ability will not be used. There's the dog knocked Hendrik back right there, as you've seen. Got a lot of crowd control. It seems like getting her ult off very fast is going to make a really, really big difference within this formation, guys. I'm pretty impressed with how she's performing in here. I was a little bit concerned with the performance overall within the guild trials. Again, the guild trials are significantly different than we see within when we start getting into level deficiencies. This isn't very indicative of the performance, just based again on the level deficiencies. So this one, we have Estrelda, we have Rowan, we have Athalia, we have Kalene, and then we also do have Entendre in this one. So this is putting her back row. So you'll see actually the Necro Dog right here. That ability will not do anything because she is in the back row. Everybody else is already ulted. She does take an incredible amount of time to get up the energy to actually ult. But it seems like in the meantime, she does a considerable amount of damage. We've seen Entendre in there. We've seen Athalia in there. Overall, considerable amount of damage, and I do like the additional crowd control. I know Javid, big shout out to him, is absolutely in love with her and the build and how she is. But again, some of the abilities are not going to trigger unless someone does get close. So a lot of it is kind of dependent on the formation that you're facing. But these little Necro dogs running everywhere, it seems like they are doing the damage, guys, because most of these damage that you see, even here 3.88, there was only one target up when the sacrifice came up. If there's AoE damage, if there's anything, it seems like she is front loading a lot of damage, but the ultimate ability is not doing a ton within here. Now the final one up here and to our right, I like the formation here. So it runs with Treznar and Hodgkin. We know Hodgkin going to be a really big buffer in here. Then we have Damon and we have Grez with Kalene in the middle. Solid 5 Graveborn heroes, guys. Hodgkin, of course, for the buffer. Damon and Grez are both going to run forward. And as you've seen right here, guys, Zafriel came over. Gorvo came over, which resulted into one of them getting stunned by that Necro Hound within there. And again, doing a considerable amount of damage. Quite a bit of healing as well as the damage that she taken, over 5 million damage. So again, it's going to be interesting to see exactly where she does fall within the meta formations and how effective she really is. This team, the exact same. We have Hodgkin and we do have Treznar and Hodgkin. Then we have Damon, Kalene, and we do have Grez for the back. There we go, guys. Up over on this side. She's still sitting right there in the back. Doing about the same as Damon. She's doing a little bit more. But again, I feel like the artifacts on her are going to make a big difference. Whether it's a little bit more haste, a little bit more damage. I really feel like getting her energy is going to make a big difference when it comes to these formations to really maximize the damage that she's doing in there. So that'll do it, guys. We have our 60 stone there. We're going to run through her skills and abilities like we always do. Of course, the ultimate blood ritual. This is passive. Start a battle. The enemy with the lowest defense is chosen to be the sacrifice. If she ults, that is right, guys, it will go ahead and use this blood ritual on them. If the current sacrifice dies, she will just select a new victim, which means that if you take out 2 or 3 targets and one of those was the weakest one, she is going to go ahead and sacrifice the different heroes. It's going to actually move to another one. If the blood sacrifice is still alive, they will receive additional damage equal to 10%. So this kind of wants to be the finishing move right there. Necrohound, of course, is the one that is wrapped around her. She commands the Necrohound to attack, knocking them back, doing a stun for 3 seconds if a target is near her. So essentially, if nobody is around her, this is not going to do anything. These are the little tiny dogs you've seen all over the battlefield, guys. Now, this also does have that crowd control effect addition with it, which is the reason why a lot of players do love her. Each time a new blood sacrifice appears, the Necrohounds form an ethereal spirit. Spirit possesses some of the attack rating. Each spirit deals 30% of the damage, is converted to health. So that is her healing ability. Maximum of 5 spirits can be up on the battlefield. When actively used, they command them to charge. And that is it, guys. That is where that 4-second Terrify comes in. So if you do have 5 of these targets up, it can make a really big difference when it comes to the Terrify effect. Then, of course, Eternal Lifeblood. Start a battle, she increases the health by 40%, maintaining a current percentage and then losing 2% every second. Now, with this, guys, she does have a big damage reduction, which I like if a hero's around her. Not sure exactly how squishy she is, but allied heroes deal 50% more damage to the tortured enemy. So not only does it provide more damage, but it also amplifies the damage that the heroes are getting. Now right here, it gives an immunity to the control effect while using her blood sacrifice. She also does have an additional heal with the Necrohound. Then of course right here, if they're a boss, they shall additionally lose health equal to 125%. We're gonna have to test her out, see exactly where she falls within the boss team comps. Then of course we have her furniture, guys. When the ultimate skill is in effect, enemies within the altar are dealt 240% of the attack rating. This is big if you can get her to ult, and there are multiple targets within that little altar that you just seen. When the current blood sacrifice health falls below 50% and they've survived for more than 6 seconds, there will be a second blood sacrifice, resulting in additional damage from this altar, which allows you to really stack damage that Kalene is doing. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. That breaks down the Arena of Trials for Kalene. Very cool new Graveborn caster that we see. I like her skills and abilities. Again, wait about 7 to 10 days. See where she falls in the Cursed Realm, Twisted Realm campaign. If she's going to be meta, if she's going to be in formations, take a little bit of time. Make sure you know where she's going to go before you actually build her. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.